Hi everyone, we are fishing a tiny little creek today. It's smaller than I thought it would be after scoping it out online on Google Maps. It's very clear though, surprisingly clear. And it's a beautiful day in this beautiful meadow. We have some beautiful mountains off in the distance. And I'm excited. I've never fished this creek before. I've never really been in this area before, but I believe there are cutthroat trout in here. The Snake River fine spotted cutthroat trout, to be more specific, which is a subspecies of Yellowstone cutthroat trout. And I'm gonna be fishing today with a new rod. Well, sort of a new rod. This is the Tenkara USA Ukiyo, or Ukiyo. I've fished with this rod once before, and I made a video about it, but the audio was messed up for part of that video, so I don't know if I'll end up posting it or not. But I have fished with this rod for about an hour and a half, and it's a really fun little rod. I'll tell you more about it as we fish the creek here. So I'm fishing this rod with a 9-foot line currently, and about 1.5 feet of tippet. I would prefer about 2 feet of tippet, but I'm feeling lazy and don't want to retie new tippet on. Then I'll put a picture of this fly on the screen. I walked along a short stretch of this creek over there, and I saw one fish. I spooked one good catchable sized fish, maybe 5 or 6 inches long. So it is possible, but I think it'll be a challenge here today because it's just such a small creek. It's so clear and it's just so out in the open. So I think we're going to be focusing on little deeper parts like this, like at the bends, at the outside of the bends. We're going to find some nice pools, and then also some undercut banks. And I think there are also some little plunge pools that we might run across, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I do like this rod. This is probably my favorite rod of this style, this like short sort of travel sized rod. I like this a little bit more than the Tenkara Rod Company Beartooth, which I think is actually a pretty good rod, but I like this a little bit more. And I like this more than the Tanuki Pocket Ninja also. And I paid full price for this rod, and I do like this rod. Oh, man, this is gonna be hard. I just spooked a fish from like 25 feet away. Maybe because I'm talking loud. Yeah, and I don't think that there's a great number of fish in this creek. So it might be a little bit of a struggle, he says, as he hooks into a fish. Come on, is it a cutthroat? Is it a Snake River fine spotted cutthroat trout? Yes, it is. I came to this area specifically because, you know, a lot of areas in the part of the country where I fish have a lot of brook trout. And I'm tired of catching brook trout. I want to catch native fish, and this is a beautiful fine spotted cutthroat trout with very fine spots. Let me give you a closer look. Beautiful colors on this fish. The sun and the shadows might make it kind of hard to see, but beautiful cutthroat slash, beautiful fine spots, nice golden coloration. Look at that. That's a beauty. See ya, buddy. Okay, well that was a little bit surprising. That happened faster than I thought it would. I'm in western Wyoming, and the Snake River fine spotted cutthroat trout is native to this area, and also like eastern Idaho. And there are certain drainages where it's pretty common, actually. And this is one of them. Let's see if we can drift the fly along the bank here, see if we catch anything. No. This is fun fishing though. You have to be stealthy, or at least it certainly helps to be stealthy. You have to be careful. It's fun to just be able to pluck dozens of trout out of a creek without thinking too much about it. But it's also fun to fish creeks where you have to, you know, work for it a little bit harder. Oh, fish on! Decent size. Get in there. Yes. Fish number 2, wow. That's a nice fish, guys. I don't know, 10 inches? See ya, buddy. Wow, that's a good catch right there. I'm really happy with that one. That might be the fish of the day. But I don't know. Let's keep going, see if we can get something else. This rod does not have a cork or a foam handle or grip. And if you've never, oh my gosh, my foot is stuck in the mud here. Oh my goodness. Look at this. My foot is just pure mud. Anyway, if you've never fished a rod that doesn't have a foam or a cork grip section, you might be wondering what it's like. In general, I like it. Sometimes, you know, when you're getting your hands wet before touching a fish and everything, you go back to fish with your Tenkara rod, and the rod handle, the rod grip, stays a little bit wet. The water from your hands gets onto the cork or foam grip, and you know, you're fishing with a wet rod. Not a big deal at all. I don't even think about it most of the time. But a rod like this dries much faster, and I prefer fishing like this. And if my hands are wet, this is a really nice grip section. It has a little bit of texture to it. Very, very fine though. It feels good. And then also this is wider than most similar kinds of rods. This is wider than the Tanuki, I think, and definitely wider than the Beartooth. And again, those are good rods, but I do like this one a little bit better. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. I cast, I don't know if I'll be able to land this guy. I cast right along the shade. Oh, he just got off. That's okay. I cast right along the shade right here, and there was a fish there. That is so neat. On a creek like this, sure, it's nice to land the fish, but it's just cool to see them in their natural habitat in this just tiny little crystal clear creek. It's so cool. And it seems like there might be more fish in here than I thought. I've only been fishing for, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Ooh, nice little plunge pool up here. Gonna approach it carefully, gonna stay on the left side a little bit to give me some cover. Let's see if we can pull a fish out of here. Let's fish the right side first. My heart is beating. Let's fish kind of down the middle. Right side again. I'm surprised we didn't get something right away. That is odd. Oh, there we go. There it was. I knew there had to be something in there. So that fish was right at the head of the pool, to the left of the little waterfall area, right there. Oh, I was not expecting that, if you couldn't tell. It's another little micro cutthroat, smallest fish yet. It's pretty though, pretty little fish. See you, buddy. This looks really good over here on this right side. I'm willing a fish to dart out and grab it and go back into the shade. It's not happening. Oh! I stand corrected. There was a fish back there. I didn't get him. But it's almost as satisfying to, you know, call your shot as it is to actually land a fish. Ooh. Oh. These must be tiny fish, like 2-inch fish over here. Because I keep getting nibbled on, but I think the fly is too big for them to actually take. Yeah, that's what's happening. Yep, there we go. Got him. It's about a 3-incher, maybe 4 inches. Another cutthroat. These have all been cutthroat. That's so cool. I'm kneeling down, keeping my profile low, and there's a fish. And it's off. That was cool though. I mean, this spot just looked too good for there to not be a fish in there. And I'm doing a couple of charity casts just to make myself feel better. But it's time to move on. Fish on. I saw the line kind of quiver. I couldn't really see what the fly or the bottom part of the line were doing. Now that I'm here, I see that there's like a 2-foot deep hole with a log over it. So, I mean, and some shade over here. So perfect trout habitat. Okay, nice looking spot right here. Really nice. Bad cast though, that's better. I wanted to get the fly. There we go. Oh, and it's off. Yeah, with these small fish, it can be hard to keep them on the line sometimes because it's not like they put a huge amount of bend in the rod, you know? Fish on. There we go. Oh, and off. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of these little guys. We're at another really good looking spot. If I hook into something, I'm gonna need to like jump forward, dive forward. Let me position myself a little bit better. Oh. There, oh, yep. Dive forward. Land the fish. Yes. It's always good to have a plan of attack. See ya, buddy. Another fine spotted beauty. Some nice banks over here. Yep. Oh. There we go. Decent sized fish, but it's caught on a stick. The line's wrapped around. It's still on there. There we go. Nice, a little bit bigger than what we've been catching. I fished for an hour and 45 minutes and caught somewhere in the 11, 12, 13 fish range. I kind of stopped keeping track at the end there, but I had a great time and I enjoyed fishing with that rod again. And again, if you are in the market for a little pack rod like that, that's probably my favorite of the bunch as far as that form factor is concerned. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite part was. Let me know if you have any questions. And I'll see you in the next one.